able to go outside of the prison afterward and find their place in society much more easily when they're guided by this kind of purposeful mission based on their education.
Education programs are a part of prison systems across the country. People who are incarcerated that take the opportunity to go through these programs have a much lower chance of being arrested again, 43% less after they're released. Welcome back. One of those programs is at the East Moline Correctional Center. A partnership that began 4 years ago with Augustana College has grown from 9 students that first semester to 30 this semester. And today was a milestone for 4 of those students. We've been following this story for years, and tonight, News 8's Jenna Webster explains the impact of the education partnership.
¿Cómo están? ¿Bien?
In this classroom, students are focused on the right kind of sentences.
Cierra significa to close.
English meets Spanish meets inmates.
So I was kind of hostile and a little bit violent and wild. And
Chantel Diggins is serving a 50-year term at the East Moline Correctional Center.
life happens. End up doing stupid things.
In a place where gates are put around him because of his past.
Conversation exam.
In this classroom, that sentence doesn't matter.
Gustan.
Here, he's a first-year student at Augustana College.
When I first got locked up, I had like a third-grade education. And when you educate yourself, you regain more power. You understand how to deal with people and how to present yourself. Because you have the knowledge now. Education is power.
Power.
Before you dive in,
Sophomore Richard Doty is reclaiming for himself, too.
Never really thought I would afford the opportunity being in prison.
For 12 hours a week, the classroom
A-N-D-O, Tomando.
gives him purpose.
Like, I love learning, and I didn't really realize that until I started coming to college.
do you want, right?
Professor Jennifer Heacock-Reno sees that love of learning grow every class.
They're amazing. They come really motivated to class.
Of the roughly 500 inmates at the East Moline prison, 30 are enrolled at Augustana College.
Bien.
Bien.
You know, if someone's like, we're trying to pick them up or help if anyone needs help, you know, like, we stand by each other. You know, it's really, really close group of guys that we're trying to just graduate.
All inmates working together to earn their bachelor's degree.
Yeah, I'm super excited for them, and I hope they do like a ceremony where we all can go and be a part of their graduation. It'd be a lot of fun.
I get the biggest one because I got a big head. Good, and 2025 showing, yeah.
There's not supposed to be much to look forward to in prison.
She's got to be standing on the chair.
But graduation day is an exception.
So I hereby open the inaugural Augustana Prison Education Program commencement.
Capped and gowned. Sitting proudly and a bit nervously in the front, you'll find 3 of today's 4 graduates.
When it sank in that today was actually coming,
But waking up this day,
I started reflecting on the journey.
meant looking back to past days.
Not just the educational journey, but the course of my life.
Christopher Allen did it with the help of Sophocles.
But as I was working and reflected on our lessons and what we learned in class and the trauma I'd been through, I realized I had done it to myself. We are capable of setting and achieving goals, regardless of our environment.
Their classmates in the crowd, Diggins and Doty included.
Will the Augustana College class of 2025 please rise?
That's us.
Christopher A. Allen.
The names are read, hands shook.
To signify a graduate.
Tassels turned.
You gotta be manly, you can't cry, but...
Jim Allen will tell you he's proud of his son.
Hey, you wore a button-up shirt.
But that's easy to see.
You're proud of me?
Yes.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you,
I
Daddy.
love you so much. I love you.
It's one step to a path forward.
I want to work with him and try to open networks for people that are going to the Quincy area upon their release.
Yes. You got to have big dreams. You got to have big dreams.
Big dreams.
How do we say I eat lunch? ¿Cómo se dice?
Because in a place where life is under lock and key,
Chapter 6, you've got la ropa.
education is not.
If you haven't finished, it's fine. We're going to look at a few examples from
In East Moline, Jenna Webster, WQAD News 8.
Congratulations to them. The Augustana Prison Education Program plans to enroll 20 more students in the coming academic year. And by the way, all 4 of today's graduates graduated summa cum laude, the highest honor, with GPAs above a 3.9.